It is a horror game, so please do not take it lightly.
Mm-hmm.
I am live.
Good, awesome. I will drop in just a second. Triggers in Doki Doki Literature Club are death, suicide, hanging, knives, stabbing, gore, blood, flashing, cutting, self-harm, vomit, and abuse. Some things that you want to watch out for if you get scared or disturbed easily is glitching, flashing, jump scares, death threats, game files changing, disturbing text, and characters referring to you by the name you have in your computer.
That's Sylvie's favorite part.
That is Sylvie's least favorite part. But we're gonna be rating Tigress in 2 seconds. Let me just type this in here. We have started the raid. And we will be dropping in. And we'll get started. Yay!
Wow, welcome. Thanks for the raid.
You're welcome.
Hi, Arthur. How are you?
King Arthur. Wait, were you in mine?
No, I wasn't. I ended it before you raided.
No, King Arthur is 1 month subscriber. Hell yeah!
Anyways, hello everybody. Please, for the love of all that is holy, if you were not there for Sylvie's warning, please pay attention to the pinned message. It is very, 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 very important. Also, everybody get out your daily moves now.
I got a daily move.
Just got home from camping a day early. Nice. Hopefully you had fun camping. Today is like the hottest day possible for this month. I think we were at like 98 today.
Daily move.
No. Yep, everybody get your daily moves. Fill up water bottles, go potty. We got an ad in about 5 minutes.
I do actually have to.
I know, that's why I said
it. Potty and drink, and then I will be ready.
Yep, go do your thing. Yes.
Hottest
and windiest day.
Gross.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no. I want to go to... Oh, I'm on the thing.
My dragon!
Dragon!
Keeps trying to assault me. I think I have to... For those of you that don't actually know, because, you know, I don't show myself on stream. On my microphone, I have a 3D printed dragon. Well, it's more of a rock drake, but he just kind of sits there. He's purple and black, and occasionally he likes to try to stop being on my microphone, which is not very cash money of him. So that's, you know, fun. You might have. I got it. Oh god, I don't actually remember. You might have. But also, thank you guys for staying in. I see that. Hello, Stars in Space. Thank you for joining. Same thing with Arthur. I see the Naysayers back. Welcome, welcome. Now we're just waiting for our second narrator to get back from going potty and getting water. So, again, if you guys need to go to the bathroom or get water, do so now or in roughly 3 minutes when the ad starts. Because if you are not subscribed and or have Turbo, you will get an ad, and it is sometimes annoying, sometimes it isn't.
Okay, I'm back.
You're back. Welcome back.
Thank you. So, quick question. Is a character coming back? And if so, do you want to split up the characters again? Or do you want me...
How about we wing it?
Cool. I was about to say, if you want, I can do Natsuki and Yuri.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, is everybody prepared? If not, please let me know. You glad you don't have to deal with them? I know, it's a good thing. It's definitely nice when you don't have to deal with ads. But some people can't afford it, which is absolutely fine because sometimes it's video ads and sometimes they're just little banners. I never actually know because they don't show up for me while I'm streaming.
Yep. We don't see any kind of like detail
Yeah.
as to what's going on, so I don't know if people can hear me or not. When I'm in ads.
Yeah, the ad starts in about a minute and a half.
Okay.
Slay! Appreciate it. Okay. Hello,
Well, do we
disgruntled
wanna-
goose! Can I pet that
Hello,
dog?
my precious ravioli.
Yes. Sylvie, would you like to catch everybody up on what they missed last episode on Doki Doki?
So last episode on Doki Doki, Sayori was very sad, and Tigress, our handsome boy, joined the literature club. We read a few poems, we had great times. Yuri came over to Tigress's house to work on stuff for the festival that we were supposed to go to.
It got very
but-
sensual.
It got very sensual. Oh, right. It got very
Yeah,
sensual.
it got very sensual.
and Sayori took great offense to that and went home and
Permitted.
committed. Apparently because Monica told her to.
Yep, Monica told her to.
Monica told her to.
Monica told her to.
So that's a thing. Monica doesn't take kindly to any kind of competition, apparently. And it's fine if I say this because it's not my computer that's at risk. Anyway.
My computer's not at risk!
It is. You've joined a blood cult.
I didn't join a blood cult, you crusty bitch. Anyways, let's get started. Oh, also, is it bad you don't know the Kermit reference? Kind of. Do you know the reference to sewers?
I didn't even know that reference.
It's
but
the
now I do.
second trigger in the pinned message.
Yeah, second.
I'm
trigger in
trying
the
not to
pinned
say it
message.
specifically because I don't want to get in trouble with Twitch.
Yeah.
Also, this
Unaliving.
is Sylvie's
that's a safe
first
word.
time.
You don't even know
She
my real
unalived.
name.
Yeah,
Lizard Gang.
She
fucking
unalived
lizard key.
100% on purpose.
Yep. And this is, so we did the Sayori playthrough where, you know, she ixnays life. And now we're doing a second playthrough. This is Sylvie's first time, and I don't know if we have the same people as yesterday, but yesterday we had, Reed and Lorenzo killing it with the blurps. Almost
Yes.
killed me.
Oh my god.
It was absolutely insane. It was all chaotic. I'm absolutely here for it. For those of you that know, or don't know, I guess, part of the game is to make poems, and we have to choose 20 words. I will probably ask chat to give me words based off of people who are participating. Because if you're just lurking, I'm not going to pull you out of your lurk. But if you would like to participate, go ahead and just do that. And I just kind of pick a random order based off of who my eyes see first.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we try to keep that order afterwards.
Right,
But
we
if
try
you
to
want to
keep
jump in the middle, that's fine. Just let us know.
Yep, that's absolutely fine. All right, let's get into it.
All right. Let's do this. Oh, I can't read that.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But If she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me.
Oh my gods. Oh. Oh no.
It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone.
Oh, no!
I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. So elegant, thank you, Disgruntled Goose. I try. There was a very elegant name. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway.
From now on, we should name the character. What's her name? From Digital Circus.
Oh.
Oh God.
That was never my cup of tea,
Cosmo?
my dear.
Is it Cosmo? Bro, you need to watch the Amazing Digital Circus.
Hey,
you need
don't be
to
mean
watch
to me.
the
I'm
Amazing
traumatizing
Digital-
you.
No, I need to traumatize you.
Thank you, Stars in Space. I love you. You're my favorite
Zubul.
cousin. Just don't tell nobody.
Zubul.
Oh,
Anyway.
see, Stars in Space said Pomni.
No, I like Pomni too, but no, Zubul.
Okay, well, see,
Thank
Stars.
you, Stars in Space. Thank
I
you.
still love
Appreciate
you. You know who that is, by the way. We played Stardew the other day.
Hmm?
You know who Stars in Space is. We played Stardew the other day.
Oh.
Gotcha!
Stars in Space. See, even Stars in Space knows.
Yep. Anyways, the school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things up, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
Tigress? Oh.
Monica?
Oh, no. Oh, am I doing okay?
You're
sorry.
doing Monica.
Hang on. Let me think of her voice.
Oh my goodness! I totally didn't expect to see you here!
Oh, we're doing Valley Girl. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic, basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Actually, I should end everything in a sentence. Okay. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that, I actually quit the club.
Really? You quit?
Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
I don't know how to do her voice. Actually, I'm starting a new one. Oh shit. A literature club?
Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far?
It's kind of embarrassing. There are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring.
Well, I can see that.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry.
No, it is not.
Meh.
Nothing. I'm talking to chat. This month is super busy for me. And I'm trying to not play it until the Easter event.
Ooh.
So I don't...
I mean, what?
You're good.
I was just reading. You're good. Finish your
Oh, I
sentence.
was just gonna say so I don't phase myself out.
Phase. So you don't phase?
Phase myself out.
Phase. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? She's always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
Did Monica say she?
Hey, Tigress. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Watch me, bitch! Sure, I guess I could check it out.
So we were going through this, and I was like, oh, that's what we have to do. We have to fall in love with everybody else.
Yeah, we have to fall in love with everybody else.
Awesome! You're really sweet, Tigress, you know that?
Oh, I know that. You're gonna catch these hands, Monica! It's nothing, really.
Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
Oh my gods.
Oh, fuck.
I'm back! And I brought a guest with me. Oh shit. Eh?
Sorry.
No.
A guest.
Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Tigress.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is
too
full of incredibly cute girls.
Yeah. So let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Hell no. What? No, I'm not. See? Natsuki, the girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president.
It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you.
So I ran into Tigress in a classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make us some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Tigress?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
I'm surprised there aren't more people at the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
Damn, I kind of miss Lorenzo. Every time I see
Is it on the blurb thing?
Yes. Hold on. Let me tell you.
Oh
just
yeah,
a minute.
here it is. I found it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I've got one.
Huh? That's not it. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Tigress, what kind of things do you like to read? Never mind. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
I'd expect that from you, Yuri.
Emotional,
It suits your personality.
Oh my god. Sylvie! Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment.
I hate horror.
You know what, though? Yuri's right.
What?
Psychological horror and, real world horror is, top tier.
Oh, yeah. I prefer psychological horror over everything, but it's funny because things that can never, ever happen to me, that's what gives me nightmares.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Because if it's oh, they broke into her house and blah, 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 and I'm slay, and I'll sleep like a fucking baby.
Yeah.
But then they're she was abducted by aliens and experimented on, and now she's part woman, part cow. And I'm
Yep.
like a centaur? And then I have
so
nightmares about
many-
being a centaur, but instead of a horse, it's a cow.
Right? I had nightmares after watching The Ruins. I was like, oh god, it's under my bed.
Mm.
It's
Mine
gonna
was
come in and eat me alive.
I think mine was Signs.
I actually didn't get scared over Signs.
I did
but
because
the
I was 8.
The fourth kind gave me nightmares.
You know what really gave me nightmares? And this is so stupid, but I watched it before I lost my first tooth.
You don't even want to know what gave me nightmares as a kid.
It
Continue.
was Darkness Falls. It's about a killer tooth fairy. And
At least yours is an
dad
What
let
the
me
actual
watch
hell is
that.
wrong with you all?
So much
I-
is wrong with us, disgruntled goose.
I
So much.
legitimately, I was up for months. Months sleeping
cemetery.
in the living room. No, months sleeping in the living room because I was so scared. I didn't want to sleep in my room alone. After watching, you ready for this? Gremlins.
Are you serious? Wait, Stars in Space, yours is Pet Cemetery? Because if so, you spelled cemetery wrong.
I love you.
I'm just saying.
I gotta.
You know what? Let's ask chat. What movies terrified you as children that caused nightmares?
What's what's the biggest one?
Yep.
I still don't see their comment.
But
Hang on.
theirs is fine. Honestly, given Stars 1945, what the fuck are you watching? They turned 1945 into a movie.
They did. They did turn it into it.
Mhm.
All right.
So
sorry,
why are
off
you
topic.
reading 1945?
It's important. Also, how? What grade are they?
Type
it to me, send it to me.
Second year,
Second year. Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, that's old enough. We read 1945 in that time.
Yeah, but it's not in the curriculum here. Not for the
Really?
classes she's taking.
Oh.
Unless it was an
Okay.
optional do a report on a book and that's what they chose, but
Interesting.
I don't know. Let's
Anyway.
look here. Anyways, oh, why's that?
Well, I just.
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
Shut up, Monica!
What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's
I think that's-
impressive.
Love it.
It's okay. Also, ad break in 3 minutes. I'm not going to do the whole spiel again. You heard it once. You're going to hear it a billion more times if I continue to do that. But yes, ad break 3 minutes. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri?
We know you do, Monica. Alright.
Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment.
Hey, I just got an idea. How about this?
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea.
Well, I think you're right, Monica. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice
Emotional
president
damage.
after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Tigress? Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All 3 girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But...
I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me.
I guess I need to tell you the truth, Tigress. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival...
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls... Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Oh my goodness, really? Oh, damn it. I'm trying to look at my phone. Damn it. Do you really mean that, Tigress?
Yeah, it could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Tigress, I'm so happy.
I am so sad.
We could become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Tigress, I'll look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Sorry. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star? Oh my god. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then.
Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Alright, bitches!
1 eternity later.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Do we read it, guys?
Yes.
Oh, shit. I've been drinking water like this whole stream, all 33 minutes up.
What?
Stare at the dot to reveal a special message. I hydrated!
Oh, shit.
I love you! That's the special message. See that? Special message! I love you! Anyways. It is poem time, bitches. Alright, somebody put a word in. I don't care who says it first.
Unrequited.
Unrequited? Oh, bouncy. Bouncy is better.
Yep.
Now, Sylvie, go since I decided to go against you.
Okay, it's okay. Fireworks.
Fireworks? Alright,
Yeah.
Stars in Space, your turn. Don't make me government name you, ho.
Stars. Stars.
Uncontrollably. Okay. I have uncontrollable, but not uncontrollably. Alright, Disgruntled Goose, your turn. 420. Autocorrect sucks. I'm sorry, buddy. Captive? Okay.
Yes, do it.
Sylvie.
Mm. Mm. Flower.
Flower. Alright. Stars. Some funky music. Hopeless. Alright. Disgruntled goose. Alright, Sylvie.
Which one's that? Oh, poof.
Let's do explode.
Okay. Star. Eternity. Okay. Goose. Nibble. Okay, Sylvie.
Disarray.
Alright. Star. Pleasure. Alright, Goose. Nibble pleasure strawberry, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Sylvie?
Cheeks.
Okay. Stars? Extraordinary. Goose. Bunny. Sylvie.
Climax.
Stars. Alright, I'm gonna pick this one. Alright, Goose, pick the last one.
No.
No,
You're
Star went and then I took one. Because I wanted to do one, so now it's your turn. Peace. Okay.
Hi again, Tigress.
Suck my balls, Monica!
Glad you see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Tigress. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it.
Oh, Jesus fuck!
Scare you a little bit?
Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. but if you don't take us seriously, then you the end of it. Oh no. I can't.
It's Natsuki. You certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps their manga collection in the club room. All Natsuki does is go, "Ugh." Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuko plops down in her seat. I'm sorry, Tigress. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Enjoy your lurk! Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have an interest in picking up a book to read? Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. Hi, Red! How you doing? I want to try to be part of this club, so even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. Also, 1 second, because I need to turn my fan on, because it is hot as fuck right now. It's 85.
Gross.
Yeah. Una momento por favors.
Just a reminder, guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and hydrate. Get yourself some food if you haven't. It is med check time. It is in their evening meds. It's a great idea to take your meds because even if you need artificial chemicals in your brain to function, it is appreciated. Are you doing this right now? Please tell me you are the screen.
What?
Okay.
What?
That was you, right?
Yes, it was me.
Okay.
You're really paranoid about the changing files thing.
So paranoid.
Anyways, I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for this club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Okay.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
She never puts my stuff back in the spot. What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up?
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelves. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. How did you know anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips a volume right into the middle of the rest.
Much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
Amen. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door.
She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice.
Thank you for the follow!
Thank you for following. But I'll tell you one thing, Tigress. Consider this a Don't judge a book!
Hello, how are you?
In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Yes, we are on the second act. So Sylvie has never played. Yesterday we played through the entire first act, and she was pissed because I ended it there. She was not happy with me. And so now she gets to experience all that is Act 2.
Don't just stand there.
Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work.
Yes, I also absolutely love this game. I brought it up to her yesterday, and she was like, "What the fuck is that?" And here we are.
I was judging her hardcore because I didn't know what it was.
Okay. Hold on. We are going to take a break because I am needed. So we're going to save. And we will be right back.
Okay.
Hey guys, so Tigress has got to go somewhere for probably just a couple of minutes, so I'm just going to entertain you while they're gone. Tell me about your day. Have you been hydrating? Have you food? Have you taken your meds? All the fun things. What is your favorite game so far? What is your favorite color? Oh, I can't hear it now. Hang on, can I actually hear myself? Oh, I can't hear it. I promise she'll be right back. I am honestly thinking of downloading this game for myself, but I just don't like that it changes stuff. Genshin Impact, Valorant, Overwatch, as well as Star Rail. Okay. Nice. I think I know one of those. No, I know Overwatch, okay. Red hit Red's button, let's go. Don't forget your get your daily moos. Moo cow. Choose for it not to, but I don't really know. I don't know, but I am going to download a new game that my cousin told me about. I put it on my wish list. I just learned about it, so the name's not sticking yet. Why is it repeating? South of Midnight. Original Overwatch shut down to become just the sequel, and it's free instead of buying it. Oh, hell yeah. Oh
I see. Okay. Oh, all reviews mostly negative is crazy. Team-based shooter. I am not a good first-person shooter player. Unfortunately. Do you know the history behind why everybody hates it so much? Is it because they shut it down? Apex Legends? Oh, nice. I used to know somebody who played Apex Legends a lot.
You're out here playing fucking Monty Python farts without me?
Yeah.
Shame on you. Anyways, guys, I'm
As
back.
I said, I was asking people questions, and I was like, what is your favorite game? And I was like, what? Is your favorite color? And then I played the farts one.
I'm here for it.
So we are good. We're back. We're doing okay. Everything's good. I play Roblox, Minecraft, and Fortnite. Yeah,
and Stardew
baby!
Valley.
And Stardew Valley stars in space.
Yeah, how could you forget?
there it is.
Yep. I also want to see the movie, but I'm afraid to go to theaters.
I also want to see the movie. I am not afraid to go to theaters. I just hate spending money.
I'm afraid to go to the theaters because I've seen the aftermath.
What do you mean?
Oh, have you not seen videos of the aftermath of people leaving the Minecraft theater? There's popcorn covering the floors and seats.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, well, it's a kids' movie. Like, that's normal.
Yeah, but most of them are
you ever
like
worked
adults.
at a movie theater?
Hell no!
Okay, I've worked at 2. That's a regular.
There's a
kid
reason I
show.
don't.
Well, people are
Anyways.
probably taking their kids. That's probably the issue. If it's not like an actual kids movie, they're probably taking kids. They did that
might
shit
just be
all the
as big
time.
as the Mario movie.
Back in my day.
It might. It might. Back in your day is crazy. Hello?
Yeah. I mean, don't forget.
We
like,
blinked
the first-
in and out of existence.
we
Uh-oh,
did?
SpaghettiOs, guys!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh!
Everything looks okay.
It's not!
The game's here? What are you talking about?
I'm
See
clicking.
it?
Okay, hold
Uh-oh.
on. Technical difficulties, guys.
Oh no, this happened last time.
Yep.
You just saved those, so we should be good.
You excited for the new FNAF 2 movie? Yes, me too. What the
Yeah, we can't like move on.
No, we cannot. We
So
are
we're gonna
going
have
to
to
go to the
redo.
starting soon. Actually, we'll go be right
surprised
back.
She
But-
hasn't phased out Sayori in that picture.
In the
Bitch.
actual game picture, she can't.
Yeah, oh, okay. If you
Anyways.
say so.
Oh,
Oh, hey. Oh no.
oh no. It's hello?
Yeah, because we've loaded those. Oh, what's that? What is that?
I don't know, but I'm not clicking it.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Why's that? Your internet connection isn't connectioning? Yep, I'm not surprised. I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
Huh? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? What the fuck?
Every day.
Every day!
Not really.
Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's more rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Damn. Crazy.
Burn.
Are you sure this isn't boring for you? Damn, crazy.
It's not.
We're gonna... Yep. Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I can convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. That's true in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Still have it? Hell yeah. You know what I mean?
Oh, hell yeah. I love it. Huh?
You don't?
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of it yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Still the only merch you have? Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room.
Oh, I think they're talking about the shirt thing.
My dad would beat the shit out of me if he found this.
Oh, shit.
At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right? And that's what... Oh, that shit caught me so off guard.
Why? Because of my devil voice or because...
Because of the comment in chat.
Oh.
The very, very last one.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my god. So?
Haha,
Oh, damn. Wasn't
you missed it! Oh no! Oh no, you clipped it! Well, that's there forever. I hope everyone's comfortable with being in a clip, cause womp womp if you're not, I guess.
Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Yeah. It looks like she started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki?
Yeah?
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey!
I don't know how to do this. Hang on, wait, I got it.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay? Here.
Monica reaches into her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give.
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Tigress. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems?
All right! Natsuki first?
Yeah.
All right. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
Then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
Ooh.
In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I wanted to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said.
Ooh. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. Can't speak. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So, in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat.
Ooh, you're so... You don't understand anything, do you?
Oh shit, I didn't know this was in the news.
What? What's in the news?
So DDLT turned 7 last year, released in 2017, ended up being on the news the next year.
Oh shit.
That's funny.
That's a hell of a save.
That is a hell of a save. I
Oh,
already
did you
told
read
you
this?
that. You don't have to go announcing it to the like you're all self-important.
Yeah! Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Fine, I guess. Only because
Only because Monica. Yeah.
Only because Monica wanted me to.
Anyways, I'll read this one for you. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Oh, in the news for content warnings? Yeah, that makes sense. It's kind of,
That makes sense. Mm-hmm.
graphic.
Yeah. I figured that's what it was.
Yeah.
I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in the high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing serious.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line.
So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
You don't know me, Natsuki! Sorry. Yeah, guess not. I decide to humor her with that last comment.
Fart in your general direction.
Wow. I don't really
didn't know
care
how
how old
long that
everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her.
Yuri.
Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? Sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. Yes, everyone would be in their third year. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's okay. I forgot how to speak. It's kind of my job, but whatever. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Can't relate. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if it's a rare opportunity for her. That's fine. Yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. Yuri is also my favorite. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the ember glow, bathing. It must be this one, the last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time, the last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe,
You almost said a bad word!
Clay, I almost said plain.
Uh-huh.
I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's very pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem.
Sure.
Even though it's short, it's really descriptive.
It
wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Whoa. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Because this duck is. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Tigress. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Usually they do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Who should I show my poem to next? Nobody, because I have to go close my grandmother's window. Now is the time to go potty, fill up your water bottle, take any meds that you need for tonight. Go ahead and make sure that you eat dinner if it is dinner time, because you need to eat and take care of yourself. Pet your dogs, your animals, your cats, your ferrets, your tarantulas. I don't know what you have. I don't care what you have. Actually, I lied to you. I do care what you have. If you have pets, tell me. I want to know. Make
Yeah, we
sure
wanna
make
know
sure
if
they
there's
know that they're
more.
good from me.
Alright, go do your thing. I'm gonna
Yes.
go make some food real fast. It'll take about 5 minutes.
All right, 5-minute break, everybody. I have also played the Plus version. But seeing as this is Sylvie's first time, I didn't want to, do anything too drastic, for she only just now got to see Sayori's stuff last night. But double checking, everybody got watered, needed to go potty, went potty, fed dogs, fed yourself, did your nightly stuff. Probably about 11 o'clock our time. Why? You gotta go do something? If you have to go do something, go do something. Oh, I didn't know it was on consoles too for Plus. Honestly, I didn't know that any of this was on console because, I've mostly just played it on the computer, but here we are. Well, if you want to go to bed early, that's fine too, Stars. Don't feel obligated to stick around, okay? Three to 4 hours, maybe? Okay. Well, what you do?
I'm back, baby.
I love that everybody is having so much fun with all of the blurps. I am absolutely here for it. Okay. We are low-key gonna continue without her. Mostly because... Can I pet that dog? Oh, snap. Anyways. Let's continue, and then when Sylvie gets here, she can pick back up on, the words. She also kind of hates the poems, so. Tigress, having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Tigress. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Uh-huh. I like it, Tigress. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you. She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad
Okay,
doesn't
I
give
like
her
it,
lunch
Picasso.
money or leave her any food in that house, so she's in a fussy mood pretty often. That's a crazy place to play that. Diabolical place to play that. But sometimes she just loses all her strength and shuts down, like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small because her malnutrition is interfering with her adolescent growth. You're killing me. You guys are killing me. But hey, some guys are into petite girls too, you know? Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I'll always find a way, you know? I see.
Wow.
Well, let's read it then.
Left without me.
I did. You only missed, I was reading about Natsuki's abuse, and then, Disgruntled Goose played, I Like It, Picasso. Which I'm pretty sure just got clipped if you want to go watch it real fast.
I'm gonna watch it real quick.
And then Red played Sales. Place to play that. Diabolical. It's in a fussy mood pretty often. It's in a Guys, she's watching my stream. Best way to get the best out of using OBS. I don't use OBS. Surprisingly. To play that.
Emotional damage.
Oh my
Emotional damage.
Oh shit.
Thank you, stars.
Oh fuck. Anyways, it's poem time, buddy.
Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my burned eye.
Whoa. You
Are there
cut
others
the
in this
hell
room?
out.
Oh shit. Am I good? We
I
good?
think we can
Am I
try
here?
again.
Okay. Hole in the wall. But he wasn't looking. Confused, I frantically.
Whoa. Nope, you're not good. You wanna disconnect and
fuck?
reconnect?
Sure? Hang on.
More technical difficulty, guys. Monica got a hold of Sylvie.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Hi.
Is it better?
I think so. We're gonna find out.
I swear to God, if it cuts out in the same place, it's Monica.
Okay.
Rickety-doo, rickety-doo, rickety-doo.
Hole in a wall. But he wasn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glanced at my surroundings, but my burned eyes could no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears. The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates. Oh, jeez. Dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. So, what do you think?
I think you should die, Monica. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Hey! Oh, excuse me. Just Monica, just Monica, just Monica. Yeah, Monica is... she's an icon. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's a word.
Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of...
Jesus Christ.
Whoa. Whoa. Ominous.
Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When preferred... Oh my jeez. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Ah. Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. Oh my jeez. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Whew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language?
Huh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
It's cute if you're depressed, Natsuki. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple of suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Tigers did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all,
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Tigers liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Tigers appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Okay, am I in a stressful situation? Is this situation a little stressful?
I'm
I don't
stressed.
sense no stress. I'm stressed.
I'm stressed. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew of a size bigger as soon as Tiger started showing up.
Natsuki,
Natsuki, that's a little...
this doesn't
Doesn't
involve
involve
you.
you.
Taking out your own insecurities on others like that, you really act as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? Look who's talking. You wanna be edgy bitch.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know.
If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try.
Whoa, be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong in your head?
Yeah, go on. Let Tigers hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you.
Suddenly, Yuri turned towards me as if she just noticed I was standing here. Tigress, she's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. Oh, it's going too fast. Oh my god.
Monica, don't look at me like that.
Hi, Monica.
Hey, Tiger. Hey, Tiger. Why don't we step outside for a little bit?
No.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine.
Hold on, I got you.
What was it?
Oh yeah, that's right. It's just one per stream. Never mind.
I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri is rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Tigress, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something. But she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get too much of a chance to discuss my book with Tigress. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you understanding.
Oh
Anyways.
no.
All right, guys, poem time.
Poem time.
All right, who's first? Red, you were the first name that I made eye contact with. Pick a word. Empty. Okay, Stars, your turn. And I think we lost Stars. Oh, promise. There we go. Okay, Sylvie.
Misery.
Misery. Goose, would you like to participate? Covet. Okay. And gaming, would you like to pick a word? Nature. That is not an option. Parfait. Okay. I'm going to pick disaster. Red. Okay, stars. Tragedy. Okay. Goose.
Fantasy.
Sylvie.
Horror.
Gaming. Okay. Red. Stars. I don't know who was next, so whoever was next.
Goose.
Goose. There we go. Sylvie.
Waterfall.
Gaming. I'm gonna pick red, and then I think stars was after red, right?
Yep.
I also have the hiccup, so you tell her that her auntie understands. All right, stars, you're picking the last one. Make it count. Graveyard. All right. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Tigress. Ah, hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were all just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Tigress, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around, and, sorry, what am I saying right now?
Wait, have you guys seen Monica?
What the
What was
fuck?
that sound?
What the fuck? You guys are grounded. Capital G grounded, not the clip.
Fucking cry.
Red, you ground those bitches.
No. You give them awards. That was beautiful.
No. Ground them. I don't care that you clipped it. Ground them, please. They're giving me content? Suck my balls. You know what? I'll ground them. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around. And, sorry, what am I saying right now? The fact you're playing that and it's audible on stream is crazy.
I love
It's your turn to
it.
read, ho.
I know. I don't care. Y'all can wait.
You're like, I was watching clips.
I was. Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. Hey, I wasn't grounding you, I was grounding Goose, okay? She's grounded. No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez. Whatever is on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kinda nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. Natsuki wouldn't forget. She did. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys were worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What? Oh, Jesus. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication, so I'm still impressed.
Well, thanks, Yuri. You should play for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Tigress.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
And don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. So, I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I choose not to bring up anything about that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Tigress, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Oh, I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after you gave the book to me. Well, I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there. So it's okay, right?
It's all coming together.
Oh my god. In that case, I don't see any problem. Okay, can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. What's the story about, anyways? Hold on. We're gonna... Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Nice. What'd you order for dinner? Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Tigress? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just this kind of story. It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective, when horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I?
What is happening?
Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Yuri is so real. You're right. Chicken fingers?
I
Hell
have seen some
yeah.
shit, man. I kid you not, I have seen some shit.
Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body gets incredibly... I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. All right, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. All right. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just bathing in the heat of your body. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it kind of makes it difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Huh? To turn the page? Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer.
That's what she said.
Posture check. That's actually, really important. Thank you. It's probably
Yes,
the
thank
least I
you,
can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the pages before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri? This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses everything she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. You didn't even get that far yet, so I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Huh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. That's a crazy fucking... What is going on? The chaos is killing me! You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Tigress? Did something happen just now?
Huh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything.
Sorry, can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh my
Oh.
god.
No, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
Like what, Monica? Touch her inappropriately under a desk while we read about fucking vampires? No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't you start with sharing our poems with each other?
Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her.
Yeah, checking her heartbeat.
Mm-hmm. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Who should I show my poem to first?
Natsuki. Make Monica wait for last.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if this one was as good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this, so I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it.
Oh god.
The
All
Amy
right, I'll
likes
read this
spiders
one.
Okay.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her sing my favorite song. Oh, that changed. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time, I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Who the fuck is Amy? Well, Amy is a bitch that likes spiders, apparently. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world's better off without spider lovers, and I'm gonna tell everyone.
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure.
Yeah, Yuri likes feeling her heartbeat in class.
Something that you're afraid of if people find out. They'd make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much.
What did I do? For what it's worth, I respect you.
Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so.
You have no idea, Natsuki.
Whatever. We're done sharing, so you can leave now.
Gladly. Where the hell is Yuri? God damn it, Monica.
You know where Yuri is. Feeling her heartbeat.
Oh.
Hi again, Tigress. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that.
I do want to respect her all night.
As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
All right. Great job, Tigress. I was going, oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism.
Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though. But sometimes I get the impression. Wow, impression. But sometimes I get the impression that she's totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. I cannot read. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Suddenly, the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other.
Huh? Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed.
All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do. Save me. The colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Oh. Beautiful.
Plurs.
Should I? Clurs.
Flash.
Flying. Piercing. Red, green, blue. Endlessly. Endless cacophony of meaningless noise.
You should
The
have yelled
noise
that.
it won't
Cacophony!
Cacophony. The noise, it won't stop. Violent grating. Oh. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing. I don't even know.
Like playing.
Like playing a
chalkboard.